What is going on, guys? Papacy back in the video for you guys, bringing you week 3 of season 4 of the NPA. Almost mixed that up. This week, your New York Klinks taking on the exception, coach of the Tampa Luxrays. His links, of course, will be in the description. Make sure you guys go check him out, check out his side of the battle, and leave a like on his side of the battle as well. So, going to this matchup, Mr. Team Builder, make sure you check it out. It was uploaded yesterday. My opponent has a rain team. Last week, he faced a sun team, although he didn't bring sun, but he had sun options. So, it's kind of funny that we faced the sun team and the rain team back to back. It's possible that he could not bring rain as well. He could not bring Pelipper. But if you just look at his full roster, I just feel like it's one of those teams that you really need the rain for. I just feel like his team, like, if you don't have rain on this team, it's kind of just not going to work. While last week, my opponent, Choice Backs, even though he had a Sun team, if he didn't bring Sun, his team still could work properly, as he showed us last week when he beat us 3-0. So we're sitting at 1-1, plus 3 differential. My opponent, Ryan, aka the exception, is sitting at, I believe, I have the doc up right here, actually. I think he's 0-2 minus 8, so he's struggling a little bit. But he did play some pretty tough opponents with Kelly and Bub, who are both doing very well, I believe, in the league. So this is going to be a tough matchup. I definitely want to make sure I go to 2-1 and not fall to 1-2. I feel like 2-1 is like a pretty respectable thing. I look like 2-1 doing pretty good. Then 1-2 is kind of like, it's not horrible. I guess you have a win, but you know, obviously, more wins the better. That's how you win leagues. You get the wins, make playoffs, win some more. So he is bringing a lot of things that I expected, which is good. Let me just screenshot this real quick. So Pelipper is coming. He does have the Swampert. This is actually the first time we brought Swampert. I didn't mention that in Team Builder. But this is the 3rd week of the season, and he has not brought Swampert once. Until now. So I'm going to lead Raichu, I think. Because he might lead Bronzong. He might lead Pelipper. Either way, Raichu seems like a really, really good lead. If he does lead with his Thundurus, the only way he can really kill me is if he's like Flying EMZ. Even that's resisted, actually. I don't think he could even kill me. Unless he's running like Hidden Power Ground or something completely random like that. But yeah, going to this team, Raichu looks really good as a lead. Snorlax is scary. See, I know he saw my... he's probably saying this right now. I don't know if he's doing live comment or post comment, but I know he probably saw my draft analysis where I was saying how scared I am of Snorlax and how I hate Snorlax, and he has Snorlax. Like, I know that. I thought about leading Goodra too, because Goodra can just Dragon Kill everything because he has no Fairy. But if he just leads Swampert and goes super aggressive, he can Ice Punch me into Oblivion, so I don't really want to stay on that. So I'll just do that. I'll lead Raichu. And we should be good to go. He is thinking about his lead, though. Obviously, if from his perspective, looking at my team, leading with Pelipper isn't that safe, because I do have a Raichu, which is a pretty obvious lead on my team. Although at the same time, Fortress is pretty opposite. Fortress also gets Volt Switch, so I feel like he's probably conflicted. Should I lead Pelipper? Should I not? I don't know, man. The game plan is, I think I click Grass Knot first turn with my Raichu. Potentially, I don't want to like first turn over predict, but like I feel like why would he not go into a Swampert on Raichu? Like maybe he just leads Swampert. I don't know. I'm Life Orb, by the way. I changed that last second in Team Builder. I mentioned I might do that. I made Raichu Life Orb just because if he's max HP, I can actually OHKO Swampert with Grass Knot on switch in, and Mega Swampert actually do more with Grass Knot just because it's heavier. So it's pretty funny. So the Bronzong, he's probably gonna go for Stealth Rocks, which is something I kind of expected, which is a bit unfortunate. This thing is definitely going to be Levitate, so I think I'm pretty safe to actually Volt Switch into my own Fortress, potentially. There's really not much else I can do here. I could actually run a calc and see how much a Thunderbolt will do, just because I'm curious. So, my Raichu, my mic is on, right? Yeah. I think it's Sphere. Scumbag Heater's going off, but I can edit that out. Versus a Bronzong. It is, let's just say Spadef, why not? Thunderbolt does a quarter. And Volt Switch does a little bit less than that, obviously. I'm going to go for Volt Switch just to see. If this does about 20% to 25%, that means he's Spadef. If it does more, obviously he's not Spadef. So let's do that. If he goes to Swampert randomly, that's cool. Alright, so how much is this going to do? He is not Spadef. He is not Spadef. So he is probably physically defensive, so that means he's going to go for Roxy, I'm pretty sure. If I go out into my Absol, actually, can Absol kill this thing first turn? Because I'm expecting Stealth Rocks right here. Yeah, Knockoff would actually kill from Mega Absol, so I'm going to do that. Even if he Gyro Balls, which is the strongest move that could hit me with, it's not going to kill me. And I feel like Stealth Rocks are very obvious. Unfortunately, I'm not Mega'd, but it's whatever. So it was for Trick, but it fails. Fantastic. Fantastic. That is even better, because now he can't go for Stealth Rocks, if that's what he was planning on doing. I'm going to Mega Evolve and get a knockoff. Either this thing dies or something gets knocked off. I've actually never Mega Evolved on a Wi-Fi battle in this game. Is this gonna work? This is gonna work, right? I had the Mega Evolution, but I know in Oris that was an issue. Or like you wouldn't get the Mega Ring until later on. Although in this game it gets off if you beat it anyway. In Oris you get it like right before Fortree. Not that this is relevant to the battle at all. But I click Knockoff. I'm kind of second guessing myself. Did I misclick? Because I kind of got confused with the whole Mega Evolution thing because I've never done in this game. I might have clicked Sucker Punch, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, unless he like clicks Stealth Rocks here. But if he does, I have Magic Mounts, so it's not that bad. So he's probably thinking, what do I want to take a knockoff with? Possibly Snorlax? Maybe? You could be cheeky as hell and go to Swampert, but that's really not a safe play. I don't know, he might just try to sack this. The Heracross could be Scarf, which isn't the worst thing in the world because I have switch-ins to both of its stats. So it's not that bad. But Scarf Heracross I learned from, I forget if it was Season 2 or Season 3 of the NPA. I think it was Season 2 when I played Goffy, who unfortunately don't play this season. Kind of wish I did. He brought Scarf Heracross, and oh my god, I learned the hard way that I didn't prep well for Scarf Heracross. So hopefully I learned my lesson. But he's really thinking here. So he has Trick on the Bronzong. I'm wondering if he has that thing that makes you heavier. I forget the name of the item. But he switches out, like, heavy something into, that's his Pelipper. Pelipper's gonna take a fat knockoff. There's the Rain. I'm assuming he's gonna have the Rock, the Damp Rock, whatever they call it. And I outspeed this thing too, actually, so even if I knock off, I can go for another move and kill it. Like, actually, potentially 2 knockoffs would kill it. Let's just see how much this does. So he's at 100%, of course. There's the knockoff. I didn't misclick. That does... Okay, so he's Damp Rock. Now, let's run a calc here. Absol versus a Pelipper. What set were you, buddy? Were you defensive? You were. You are bold, my friend. You are bold. Actually, no, hold on, what am I saying? You're not bold. You're not bold. You might be max HP, but you're not bold. Maybe you're, like, modest. Huh. No, actually, you might just be completely uninvested. If that's the case, Sucker Punch has a really good chance to kill, but this is assuming he has no investment in Bulk, which is highly unlikely, because it's a league battle. Yeah. So I think I want to play this safe, actually, go to my Goodra. He might U-turn here. I gotta think about this. If he's modest 252... Scald. A Water Move's gonna kill me. So you know what? I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna switch out and go out into my Goodra, I think, because Goodra's Assault-Vested as well. And he really can't do much to me. If he U-turns to Swampert, though, that could be pretty bad. Because Swampert gets Ice Punch, of course. So when I actually calc how much that would do to me, it would probably kill me. It wouldn't kill me. After a U-turn, it might, though. So I'm gonna switch to Goodra here and see what he does. He could just go for a Hurricane, which is a relatively safe play, or a Water Move. Alright, so there's Goodra. I'm running Sap Sipper because of his Shaman. Goes for U-turn, that's what I thought. So U-turn knocks down from 197 to 177. That wasn't the crit. Okay. So that did 11%. So if he goes to Swampert and he's Adamant, Ice Punch will not kill me, and I kill it with a Power Whip if it's max HP. Yeah, it does min 112 if he's max HP. So I think that's pretty safe to say it'll kill him. But I could be wrong. I definitely have my calcs right. Last time, if you watched last week's battle, for some reason my calcs are messed up on the damage calc that I use, which is just the standard small damage calc. All of my sets had the wrong EV spread. So it wasn't the wrong EV spread, so to say, it was just that they didn't have max EVs. So let's say I had a Tapu Fini, let's say I brought Tapu Fini was bold, 252 HP, 252 defense, it had like 108 defense instead of 252 for whatever reason. So it kind of threw me off a little bit, but I figured that out pretty quickly. So yeah, he could go to... Let me go back to my screenshot here. He kind of has to go to a Swampert. If he goes to Snorlax, I'm just looking Dragon Tail. If he Ice Punch is cool, it kind of sucks, but I don't want to get up Curses. Granted, I do have Superpower as well. Although Rocks are not up on either side. If it goes to Barney, I feel like that's the Snorlax. That is Swampert. So he's going to Mega Evolve here for sure. And click Ice Punch. Now, I could just go to Tapu Fini, but like... Unless I miss a Power Whip. Oh god, I don't even want to think about that. I don't even want to think about missing a Power Up right now. I really don't. Although Swampert, or excuse me, Fortress maybe will take a hit here. Yeah, Fortress take hits pretty nicely. But if he has Power Up Punch, it really sucks. So I'm just going to go for the Power Whip here and see what he does. I can definitely take an Ice Punch if he's Adamant max. I can definitely take it. And if he switches So what? Yeah, it does max 83. Max 83. I was at 89. I'm at 89. He needs a crit. He needs a high roll crit. Actually, if he gets a low roll on a crits, it'll still kill me, actually. My math was a little off. And a water move, obviously, it's resisted, so it won't do much. So basically, if he goes for a waterfall and flinches me, then goes for Ice Punch, I guess I die. But if he's just Jedi mind tricking, thinking about that, like, oh, let me go for waterfall and get a flinch, then he just deserves to win at this point. If he's thinking like that. Holy crap. Hopefully he doesn't click waterfall and get a flinch. I don't know why I'm thinking worst case scenario today. But I am. And he's really thinking for his turns. I feel like we're doing pretty decent so far. So he's gonna Mega Evolve, he's gonna Stain. Unless he freezes. No issues here. There's the Mega. He could just go for Earthquake when taking the switch, actually. Earthquake does an okay amount still. Outrage. Does that do more than Ice Punch? It has to. Okay, did not expect that, but you're locked into Outrage now. So, I lost my Goodra, which sucks. But, like... Do I just set up with my Fortress here? Do I just set up with Fortress here? Fortress has Giga Drain, too. Should I just try to kill this thing, actually? With what, though? How does my Trevenant take a hit? Not too well. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Fortress to Giga Drains, actually. And just kill the Swampert. Because if I kill the Swampert, then what's really good in the rain for him? Nothing. I guess Thunders from the Pelipper. Or, you know, not the Pelipper. You know what I'm talking about. So I will go for 1 Stealth Rocks here, actually, because he's locked into Outrage. And how much? This shouldn't do that much damage. Yeah. I have leftovers to Giga Drain. There's the Stealth Rocks. He might be Prankster Defog on the Thundy, which is fine. I forced him to go for Defog later in the game. That's the only reason I want Stealth Rocks up, to force the Defog. Alright, so let's just go for a Gauge Drain here. He has to be locked into it at least one more time. Yeah. So that does nothing. He's confused, which is fine. He might switch out now. And there's the Giga Drain. So how much is this going to do? That is a clean 3-shot. And that's going to heal me back to full, so I get my Surge back, which is great. That's another thing I mentioned in the Team Builder too, which I didn't think would really come up, but it just did. Since I have leftovers in Giga Drain, I could potentially heal back to full. So I'm going to go for another Giga Drain, I think. Although I think he's going to go out into his... I think it's going to lose Thunderous, but like I'm going to click it anyway. Yeah, I'm going to click it anyway. His Pelipper is crippled a little bit in the sense of it doesn't have this rock anymore, and it's at 50%. Although Pelipper can still have Defog too, I completely disregarded that a second ago. I just realized that. So Pelipper's not really safe switching, because it's going to take Rocks damage and then the Giga Drain. So that's going to be pretty tough for him. And I have my Sturdy intact, so if he just hard switches to Pelipper and guys and as I stutter, holy crap, tries to go for Hurricanes, I have Sturdy. So I should be okay. You could go to Fortress and be super aggressive, but I don't think... Or not Fortress. His other bug type. Heracross, but I don't think it's really the best play. So he goes to this thing. He's probably want to set up his own Stealth Rocks here. So I could go for Spikes here, I could just go for the Volt Switch. Now I do outslow this thing, which is pretty cool. And I think I'll go to my Trevenant here. Maybe. Or just go for Spikes. I'm gonna go for a Spikes first. What is he gonna do to me? If he gets a Stealth Rocks... Oh, I should have Volt Switched, actually. Although it's a slow Volt Switch. I don't think he's gonna click Rocks, fearing me to go to Absol, though. Because I did that before. And if he goes for Trick, cool, I guess. I mean, I don't think Fortress is really going to do much besides click one move every time it comes in. Like, take it and go for Volt Switch or go for Giga Drain if it's in on the Swampert. So I'm not really that concerned. It'll be a little bit annoying, but I'd rather him go for Trick here than Stealth Rocks for sure. Although, actually, I'd rather him go for Heavy Slam, predicting me to go to Absol and then just not do anything. But he might pull a double here, actually, potentially. Just see what he does. Actually, if it goes for a Trick, that's kind of bad, because I click Spikes, and I'll be locked into that. But, and I'll have leftovers, which is kind of bad. So maybe Volt Switch was the better play. Maybe Volt Switch was the better play. Either way, I think I'll go to Trevenant. Because if I go to Trevenant, he goes down to his Swampert to Ice Punch. I have the Yashi Bear with Harvest, and I think I just click Sunny Day, actually. I think that might be the play. So he goes for Gyro Ball. He probably thought I would switch. That's fine. That does literally 0. So there's the Spikes. Alright, let's get a slow Volt Switch out. I feel like now he might feel pressured to go to his Defogger if it's a Thunderous, and if he goes to Pelipper, it just dies to a Volt Switch. If he goes to Swampert for whatever reason, it's gonna die with a Giga Drain. So even if he absorbs the Volt Switch within, I'm totally fine with that. Let's do that. He doesn't have leftovers, he has some weird item with Trick. And since we're doing a slow Volt Switch, which is what I wanted, for the Snorlax, but it works in this scenario too, if he goes for Trick here, it's like fine, because he's gonna trick the Fortress, not whatever comes in. Granted, if I go to Absol, it's not gonna get tricked anyway, but still. So he might switch here. I feel like the Heracross might be an issue later on, especially if it's Scarf. But I don't know if it would be Scarf. That's like his team's fast enough between the Thunderous and the Swampert and the Rain. It could potentially be low-key Trick Room with Rain, because he does have Bronzong and the Snorlax. Bronzong does get Trick Room. I don't think it's the most likely situation, but it could be a situation. Although I don't know why you would run Trick Room against me when his team just completely outspeed me with the Rain anyway. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Because, like, yes, my team kind of looks like a Rain team, but I don't have any Swift Swimmers, so it's not like I can't benefit from the Rain in terms of Swift Swim. I benefit from the Rain in terms of I have Tapu Fini, which is a Water type, Torn, which gets Hurricane, and Raichu, which gets Thunder. Like, that's... And Dursil, the Fortress, which is weak to Fire, and Rain, but he gets that a little bit. But he's thinking really hard. And I don't know what to say here. We're playing from behind a little bit too. He switches out into the... That's Heracross, right? Alright, so he take Rocks damage. Let's take a Volt Switch here. Now, how much is he going to be at? He's at 75 now. He's at 63-ish, I want to say. So, Heracross. I'm not sure if he did anything to Trevenant, if I'm being honest. So I want to see, first off, Fortress with Volt Switch did about 12%. Okay, so he's probably not too bulk invested. So I want to see Absol. I want to see if Absol can kill with a Sucker Punch. It can't. If he's Scarf, they're on speed, obviously. And Trevenant. Trevenant can not take a knockoff at all. What can Raichu do to this thing? Raichu Thunderbolt could kill, potentially. Although I think Tapu Fini might be my best play, but he does get a Grass Move, doesn't he? The Bullet Seed. The Bullet Seed, yeah, that's what's called. Facade does a lot. Let me see how much a Bullet Seed would do. Bullet Seed would do too much. I don't want to take a knockoff on Trevenant. I think I risk it, maybe, and go to Absol. But you know what, let's just go to Raichu. Actually. If Raichu dies, it's not that bad. And if he's Scarfed, then I know because he can outspeed me. So I should be okay. The Rain stops. He can't go to Pelipper here. I'm just going for Thunderbolt. I have a chance to kill. Yeah, I have a chance to kill here. I'm pretty sure. He's at... I don't have a chance to kill, actually. He's just out of range. He's out of range for like 2%. So should I just click... Oh, this is the wrong set, though. It's not Life Orb. Okay, so I have a good chance to kill now because I'm Life Orb. Let's just go for it. And if he's Scarfed, cool. You're Scarfed. If you go for the Grass move, it's not going to do anything. Even if you hit 5 times, then it's going to kill me. I take that back. It will do something. But unless you hit 5 times, it won't kill me. So if he goes to Swampert here, just to take an electric move, I just click Grass Knot. And then if he goes to Pelipper, producing the Grass Knot, which I know I'm thinking 3 turns ahead, Pelipper is actually take Rocks damage and a Grass Knot, and I think it'll die from there. Yeah, it should. If he's not invested in bulk at all, it's a guaranteed kill. If he's invested in HP, then it's a chance. But I could kill with a Thunderbolt here. And even if I lose this thing, I learned if he's Scarfed or not. And if he is Scarfed, Absol can come in and just Sucker Punch. But I don't think that would be the play that I would make. It really depends on what he clicks. Since he's thinking so much, I think he either 1, might not be Scarfed, or 2, thinks I'm Scarfed. But he did see the Life Orb, didn't he? He must have saw the Life Orb. Yeah, he did. So he knows I'm Life Orb. So he goes for CC. Okay, that's fine. So that's gonna kill me. Or not. I feel like it went down so slow there. Dies to Heracross. So I'm gonna go to Trevenant here. He gets the Moxie boost, that's fine. So he's Scarf Moxie. I'm gonna go to Trevenant here, actually. Let's do that. And I think I might click Rock Slide here. Because what does he switch into Trevenant? He might switch in Snorlax, actually. Possibly. Possibly Snorlax. Rock Slide has a chance to kill this thing. But what else would he go into? He might go to the Snorlax, actually. So I want to see how much he could do to it. So standard Curse Lax. Rock Slide throws about 20, depending on the spread. So I think I'm going to go for Rock Slide here. He's not staying in. I could have pulled a double, I guess, knowing he's not going to stay in because I'm a Ghost type, and he's locked into the fighting move, obviously. If he goes to Pelipper, it dies and Rain doesn't come up. If he goes to Swampert, I have the Yachi Berry, and I could just go for a Hornleech, or Sunny Day, or switch out. Probably switch out. I don't know, the outrage definitely caught me off guard. Did not expect that. So he switches out. Makes sense. It's a Snorlax, probably. No, it's a this. Okay. That's an interesting switch, because I could have clicked a Ghost move, but I don't have one. And I missed the Rock Slide. Good job, Trevenant. Good job. That might have actually mattered. It depends how much it would do to a Bronzong. Probably not a lot, though. Definitely not a lot. There's no way it does that much. Yeah, it does 10%. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so he could go for a lot of things here. I am just going to click X-Scissor, I think. Let's do that. Let's see what he does. He really can't touch me that much. Okay, that did okay amount. He goes for Stealth Rocks, that's fine. That is fine, that is fine, that is fine. So he might switch out here. I'm thinking he's going to switch out here. I am going to go for a... I'm tempted to click Sunny Day. I'm going to do it. Screw it. Let's do Sunny Day. I think he might go to Pelipper here. Although I did just throw Rock Slide, so that probably isn't the best play. But I clicked it anyway, you know? Kind of forces Pelipper to come in earlier, I guess. Luckily he can't Spike Stack against me, and I have Rocks and Spikes. That's kind of nice. It's very nice, actually. He's really thinking about his turns, man. Making me nervous. Making me nervous. And losing Raichu kind of sucks. But then again, I feel like if I had to lose something, it was the Raichu. You know, I couldn't want to... I didn't want to lose Tapu Fini to a Bullet Seed like that for no reason. He might switch here. And if he goes to Swampert, that's great. Because if I go for the Sunny Day and he goes to Swampert... Well, how would he go to Swampert? He wouldn't. But if he does, then that's good. So he switches out into this thing again. Okay. So this is kind of bad. So I know he's going to click Knockoff, probably. I know he's probably going to click Knockoff. I got stuff on my 3DS here. Okay. I know he has Knockoff. So I'm just going to go to Fortress, actually. I think. Let me see this thing. So, against a Heracross. He is not Flavored. And he's not burned. Knockoff actually won't kill me. So, hold on a second. Do I just stay in? I think I do. Even if he's Adamant Scarf, it doesn't kill me with Knockoff. While Rock Slide should kill. So I think I just stay in. I don't know, let's just see how much it does to a Fortress, though. With, like, any move. That's the wrong set. Unless he goes for Close Combat, it doesn't do that much to me. Unless he goes for Close Combat, it doesn't do that much to me. So I think I will do that. But he's not clicking Close Combat, that's the thing. Like, he's definitely not clicking Close Combat. Because if I stay in, he's screwed. It just doesn't make any sense for him to click Close Combat at all. Well, it didn't make sense for me to click Sunny Day, and I did it anyway. I should have clicked Rock Slide again, and I would have killed this thing on Switch. But you know what? You live and learn. And I'm learning. Like, I'm definitely living. He pulls a double. Okay. It's a Pelipper. That's fine. That is totally fine. That is totally fine. Alright, so there's the Drizzle. And in comes my Fortress. So this is a Pelipper. Alright. So, we know he's not Specs. Let's say he's modest. 52. Hurricane probably kills. Maybe not. Hurricane might not kill. So I think I'm just going to click Volt Switch here. Because he shouldn't be able to kill me. He shouldn't be able to kill me. I'm gonna do it. And he's thinking, did he switch out to Swampert? Maybe he did. If he did, it doesn't matter though, because I get leftovers damage, I'm back to full. So he can't kill me with it. He's really thinking. Like, I don't know what else he could do that's stronger than a modest Hurricane. Let's say he is Specs. You know what? That's Scarf, not Specs. That's not doing more damage. If he is Specs, it does kill me. But would he switch to... I don't think he would switch here. Like, I really don't. Like, let's say maybe he's thinking about going for a defog, just sack it. That's actually what he's thinking. He's probably thinking, should I go for defogs, which would essentially sack this off. Or potentially sack this off if I click Volt Switch, which I did. He goes for Hurricane. That's going to connect, of course. I'm going to take it. So he's not modest. Oh, you're kidding me. This is a joke. This is a joke. This is a joke. Okay, good. It's not a joke anymore. So Fortress gets a kill. Wow. Kills Pelipper. Okay. That is fantastic. And it's only 5 turns of rain because, you know, the thing is gone. So if I go to my... I think I go to Trevenant here. Yeah. I go to Trevenant here. Yeah, I go to Trevenant here. No, I don't need to click Sunny Day anymore. But I probably don't need to click Sunny Day anymore because of the Pelipper being dead. And if he goes to his Heracross, it shouldn't be able to kill me. But I feel like he might just go to Swampert and get Ice Punches off. That's what I think he would do. Because Rogzong would just die. Heracross wouldn't kill me, and it would die. And Swampert has Ice Punch. Although, granted, if he has Outrage, would he bring Ice Punch as well? I really don't understand why he brought Outrage, for being completely honest. He could have just Ice Punched instead. I don't know. I mean, I guess Outrage does more than Ice Punch to Fortress, too? But they're both resisted anyway? But then Ice Punch doesn't hit Trevenant? Or Torn? Like, I feel like he has to have Ice coverage to hit Torn. Like, there's no way his entire team has no Ice coverage. Granted, he does have an Electric type, which does hit Torn. I don't know. I just feel like in this matchup, you need to prep for Torn. And his prep for Torn has to be Ice Punch. On multiple things. Alright, so what are you going to go out into? Let me just get my calcs ready. So Trevenant, aka Deku, versus a Mega Swampert at 50. I can kill with a Horn Leech, and it cannot kill me. Goes to Tubbs. That's Snorlax. Okay. So Snorlax, what percentage are you at right now? You are at exactly 75? Okay, so I'm going to click, I think, Horn Leech. Or Sunny Day. I'll click Horn Leech, actually. 2 Horn Leeches could potentially kill? Maybe, depending on his set. I'm gonna do it. And I heal a little bit too, which is nice. Yeah. If he decides to set up curses, I can just go to my Finny. If he goes for 1 curse, I'm going to Finny. Straight up. But I feel like he would just go for a Ice Punch. Actually, he might even go for a Crunch. But why would you have Dark coverage against me? Because Delphox obviously isn't coming in this matchup. So the only thing that Dark hits is Trevenant. I don't think you would bring Dark against me. Ice is just so much better in this matchup. Like, what else on my team is weak to Dark? Just Trevenant and Delphox. That's it. I really don't think he would bring Crunch. If he does... Let's see if he does. Crunch. That's about half. Okay. But then I'll heal a little bit. So there's Horn Leech. Was that a crit? No. And he's a berry. What is it, citrus? Oh yeah, he's gluttony. Figgy. He's gluttony. Okay. There's the curse. So let's go straight into Finny here. Let's go straight into Finny. Straight into Finny. Alright, defense raise. Actually, do I even need Trevenant anymore? I really don't. I really don't need Trevenant anymore. So I might just sack this, and then when Finny comes in, I click a free haze anyway. So I might do that. Yeah, I think I might do that. But then Hornleech is doing less every turn. That's the thing. But do I need this thing? I don't think so. Potentially against the Thundy, actually. So I'm going to go to Finny now. And see what he does. Although, I probably should have calced his exact set first. Unfortunately, we don't have a back button like on Showdown, so I can't do that. But it's alright. Alright, so we switch out. He might go for it again, because he doesn't really have much of a reason to not go for it again. So let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. He can't curse, or he can't rest. Excuse me. Just recycle. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna go for, I might go for Haze here. Okay, Snorlax has Thunder Punch. I'm almost certain of this, but I just want to verify. What moves do you get to hit Finny super effective? You get Thunder Punch, don't you? Shockwave, okay. You get Wild Charge. I swear, if you're running Wild Charge, I'm just gonna leave you right now. Alright. So a Thunder Punch at +1. Let's see, you're 252 Adamant. Oh, except copy against Trevenant. I'm like, why is it doing so little? Alright, so Tapu Fini. +1 Adamant does it over half. So I'm just going to look Haze now. Yeah, let's just look Haze now. And see what he does. This might be a really long battle now because of the Snorlax. This return. How much does that do? That's a crit. That is quite unfortunate. The rain stopped, which doesn't really matter because I don't have anything to benefit from the rain, really. Alright, so the haze went off. I will click Nature's Madness here. And see what he does. He does have the Figgy Berry still, which is super annoying. Huh. So Mega Absol here. Okay, so I know that he's not really defensive vested, so I have to get him a little bit lower, and then I can just go to Absol and hit him with a superpower. I think. So let me think here now. Let's see how much he can actually do to an Absol with his set. Let's see, he has Return. So he has Curse, Recycle, Return. Return kills Absol at +1 if he's Adamant. If he's not Adamant, it's a really good chance to kill, especially after Rocks. Okay. So there's Nature's Madness. And that'll knock it down, and then his Figgy Berry, I think, is going to activate? Yeah. We'll just go for Nature's Madness again. Or Haze, if he decides to go for Curse for whatever reason. Let me go for Recycle, though. Goes for Return. Okay, that's fine. This one's not going to crit. So I think that knocked... I didn't see what HP it was at first. Let me see. So Tapu Fini, my set. He's not +1. Okay, I think here he's gonna click Recycle. I think here he clicks Recycle. If he is Curse, Return, Recycle, can he touch Trevenant? I don't know. I'm gonna look at Nature's Madness again, though. Because if he clicks Recycle, then he'll use the berry right away. Okay. Let's see what he does here. This is pretty scary. You know, I said early in the battle what I said about Snorlax, and now Snorlax might just be the end. I don't know. Snorlax is a pretty scary mon. I do think at this position, though, Absol is the win con. So he just stays in, and we miss. This is not good in any sense of the word. So, okay, I'm gonna actually click Moonblast over Nature's Madness. Reason being, he's gonna kill me, and Nature's Madness plus a superpower from Absol will kill. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Because Nature's Madness... Actually, no, what am I saying? He doesn't have his berry. He doesn't have his berry. He doesn't have his berry. Alright, so let's just look at Nature's Madness. And hopefully I don't miss. A 90 accurate move. Okay. Whew. If he looks Recycle, it's kind of whatever. Goes to return. Okay, so I'm gonna die now. So Tapu Fini. Or not. Hold on. So Train goes away, which doesn't really matter. I will click Moonblast here, I think. He looks Recycle. Let me see. Actually, what would do more? So obviously Nature's Madness is exactly half. But how much does Moonblast do? Less than. So I'm gonna look at Nature's Madness again. Screw it. Can't believe I live with 1 HP. That's wild. That is just wild. Alright, so I might have let Finny go down. And we're playing from behind, but we're not like... Even though we're playing from behind, it's not as bad as it normally is. Just because Absol can still put in a ton of work. Like, once... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Absol should be pretty good here. And Trevenant, too. I need Trevenant. There's Nature's Madness. He might have gone for Recycle here. Which would have been okay. Goes to return. Okay, perfect. So Tapu Fini dies to Snorlax. Now, let's think here now. Trevenant outspeeds. Absol outspeeds. If I go to Absol and just click Knockoff, what comes in? What comes in on Absol? Heracross, maybe? So hold on. I want to calc how much Absol does to Heracross again. Absol versus Heracross. And I know he Scarfed. Sucker Punch does a quarter. I'm gonna go to it anyway and just click Knockoff. And that's gonna kill Absol, right? Like there's Heracross. Snorlax. Granted, the Heracross will take damage from hazards too. So Knockoff, and he has no item. I gotta remember that. It's actually kind of important. Knockoff is at least 28. Yeah. I'll just click Knockoff. That's gonna kill him. That is gonna kill him. Because I know he's not bold. And he might switch out here, but I don't think he's gonna switch out actually, because like it just dies to hazards basically. Doesn't have too much of a reason to switch out. Unless he is really expecting a Sucker Punch for whatever reason. But I don't think he's gonna do that. I mean, I guess Swampert could come in. Because it can't be knocked off? I don't know. But it still does a lot. I mean, Mega Absol's no joke. He has no priority left either, outside of the, Prankster, if you count that. I couldn't think of it for a second. So, Absol kills Snorlax. Alright, so what comes in now? I'm thinking Heracross. Which I don't think I can kill. He's Scarf. Knockoff, or excuse me, Sucker Punch. Does him in 27. So it really depends. It's a Tampa thing. That's the, yeah. That Pokemon. Alright, so, let's think here now. So versus a Thundurus. Let me see here now. Not level 0, level 50. Sucker Punch doesn't kill. He doesn't outspeed me unless he's Scarf. There's no way he's running double Scarfs. Knockoff kills. So I'm gonna go for Knockoff. Yeah, let's just do that. And if he's Prankster, like Nasty Plot, cool. He might just go for a Defog, just Hail Mary. I'll just sack this off, whatever. It's very possible. But he has to run near max speed to outspeed my Ratchet because he only natural speeds by 1 point, meaning he can't have much bulk investment at all, if any. And since knockoff does min 79, he's at 75. This should kill. Unless he's Scarf, but if he's running double Scarf, then I don't know. He's running. Wait, what? Oh, it's Prankster. What Z move is this then? Boosted its speed. Z rain dance. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This thing's gonna die. Actually, it's not gonna die because it doesn't have an item. It doesn't have an item. So knockoff's gonna do less. Knockoff's gonna do less. Does a good amount still. Okay, so I will click knockoff again. I think I will click knockoff again. Let's do that. No, he outspeeds me. I have to Sucker Punch. I have to Sucker Punch. And if you switch it out, he dies to rocks anyway. So let's just do that. There's Sucker Punch. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So Mega Absol kills. So he has to go out into the Swampert. And he might click a fighting move. It could be like Power Up Punch. As I don't know why my kids are doing that. I go out of focus a lot. I apologize though. I feel like I've been talking less this battle too. I don't know, this is like the most intense battle I've had all season. Ends up Barney. I don't know why I thought that was Strong for a second, I got confused. So there's Rocks damage and there's Spikes damage. Okay. Sucker Punch. Let's calc this. Swampert Mega. Min 29 if he's max HP. He's at, can this thing go away? He's at 25, 30, 36? If he's max HP, I cannot kill unless I get the absolute max of rolls. So I'm thinking this is where Fortress goes down. I think I have to sack Fortress here. Let's see how much it is to Trevenant. In the rain. Trevenant can take a hit potentially, actually. I'm gonna go to Trevenant. Let's do that. If he goes for a fighting move, I'm immune, obviously. If he goes for a water move, it's resisted. If he goes for a ground move, it doesn't do that much because it's resisted. And if he goes for Ice Punch, I have Yachi. If he goes for Earthquake. Alright, so I'm at 168. Down to 102. So, 168. So I was at 87. And I went to 53. So that's 34. So he is running, he's out of it. Okay, so he can't kill me from here. He can't kill me. I'm gonna click Horn Leech. Horn Leech can't miss, right? Hold on. Actually, since the screen is so small in the 3DS, I want to click the little eye and actually accidentally misclick. So I'm just gonna Google Horn Leech. And make sure it can't miss. I think it's 80 base power, 100 accuracy, 75 base power, 100 accuracy. Okay. And Horn Leech will heal me a little bit too. Let's do that. I can calc Outrage, but there's no way he clicks Outrage. Outrage might kill me. Okay, maybe he clicks Outrage. If he does, then Trevenant or Tapu Fini comes in. Or Fortress or Tapu Fini comes in. Probably Fortress, just so I click Spikes and make sure the Heracross is even lower. Might be the play. Probably the play. Or even Giga Drain. I don't know, really depends. I mean, clicking Outrage isn't that great, but it's better than him switching out, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Would he click Outrage, though? Because I have a Fairy type left, and it's so late in the game, and my Dragon's already dead. I don't think he would click it this late in the game. I really don't. I really, really don't. Goes for Earthquake, we take that. Okay, and then Horn Leech is gonna kill it. Okay. Horn Leech is gonna kill it. Horn Leech is going to kill it. Fantastic. And rocks are still up, which I love. So there's the Horn Leech. You're dead. I'll heal a little bit. So he has to go out into his Bronzong or his Heracross here. 75 HP. Down goes this thing. So Trevenant getting a kill in his debut. Do apologize for the scumbag here. That I feel like it went off so many times today. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. It really depends on how well I can be able to edit this out. Sometimes it comes down to just luck. Sometimes I edit it out and you guys can't hear it at all. Sometimes I edit it out and my voice sounds a little choppy or staticky. But he's thinking. He has 2 Mons left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So Pelipper, Swampert, Snorlax, and Thundurus are dead. So that leaves Bronzong and Heracross. Bronzong would die here, I think. Maybe. He doesn't have a Ghost move, actually. So I don't think he'd go to Bronzong just to sack it off. I think he has to go to Heracross here. And it just stopped. Fantastic. I think he has to go to Heracross here. This is a long battle. Holy... I've been recording for 50 minutes, but I did the audio syncing too. How long is the battle? It's an hour-long battle, so it's been 43 minutes. Good math. Alright, so he dies to Sucker Punch. He dies to Sucker Punch. Absol wins from here, I think. I'm just gonna sack off my Fortress, I think, though. Yeah, I'm gonna sack off Fortress here. And keep Trevenant. Because Fortress outspeeds Bronzong. And I'd rather have the speed than Fortress just not... I mean, Fortress can Giga Drain on the Bronzong. What's that gonna do? Right? Granted, if I go to my Absol... that's the wrong Absol. Montreal, the Hapsel, or Absol after the Hapsels, there we go. Versus a Bronzong. Level 50. I got knockoff. I should kill him. Let's see, he's bold, which I don't think he is. Not up to 68 and then. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Does he pull a double though? Why would he pull a double? It makes no sense. If he pulls a double, I click spikes again. Cool. Like, I don't know. He's probably thinking of which move he wants to lock himself into. It can't be a fighting move, obviously. So probably just calcing what does the most. You want to lock 2 with bug. I think a bug move is probably his best bet. I still have Finny in the back, right? No, I don't. I don't know why I was thinking I had Finny in the back. I just realized that. Stone Edge. That's payback. That's payback. You can call hacks all you want. That's payback. I'm gonna Volt Switch you. He's logged into Stone Edge. I don't think he could kill me. Hold on. Can Heracross kill me with a Stone Edge? Hold on. Kill me with a Stone Edge. 26. I'm at 57. He needs to get an absolute max roll. There's 16 possible rolls he can get. He has a 16-sided die. He has to roll the 16. It's literally how it works. While Volt Switch should be a guaranteed kill. Alright. Goes for Stone Edge again. Oh my god. I'm sorry, man. The second one definitely mattered. But I feel like Absol comes in and goes for Sucker Punch anyway. So I don't know. Like, if Absol kills with knockoff here, then the second miss definitely did matter. Actually, I don't know. It definitely mattered for differential, but I don't think it mattered in terms of just win or lose. Alright, so Fortress with 2 kills. Okay. Kills Pelipper. Kills. I had a Fortress in Season 4 of the PGL, right? And that's why I drafted it, because I really liked it. Didn't get a kill at all in Season 4 of the PGL. Just set up rocks, Volt Switch. That's all it did. I ran Red Card a lot, because that was a fun set. Not very good, but it was fun at the time. And in one battle, the first week I bring it gets more kills. Oh, this... I don't know why this thing had more than half health. Okay. So, Absol, Mega, versus a physically defensive Bronzong. I'm just thinking really safe here. I just want to calc this. 252 bold. Let's say he has no item. Knockoff still kills. Okay, let's go for it. And that should be a 3-0 victory for your New York Klinks. Fantastic. Oh my god, feels really good to win. Last week, no disrespect to the Orlando Magikarp. He's a very good coach. We've learned this through last season of the NPA. But it was just such a crushing loss. Just because the way I lost was I just didn't prep well. And I thought this battle was going to go down the same way with the Snorlax, but luckily we were able to pull through. So that is going to be GG the Exception. Make sure you check out his channel. Very good battler. He has a fun team, so it's obviously fun to watch. Next week, we play in vivid color, actually, from the XBL. He was a replacement coach for, I believe, Data Dave. Data Dave had to leave the league, unfortunately. And we get to play him next week, get revenge, because he beat us in week 9 of the XBL, and that's why we missed playoffs. We beat him, we made playoffs. We lost, we missed playoffs. So, that it for today. Keep it for your Klinks. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great rest of your day, and bye-bye.